Anita, Keelan, congratulations on naming your 2015 Netball New South Wales Waratahs. What can you say about the 15 athletes that have been selected to contest this year's Australian Netball League?
Look, I think it's a really good mix of youth and experience. This year we've got 3 Swifts coming back into the squad, which will be fantastic. It'll be a really good opportunity for some of our junior players to get that link. And we found last year we probably didn't have that strong a link, but with 3 players coming back in, that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, certainly on paper your side has a great mix of experience and some up and coming talent. Has the withdrawal of the Netball New South Wales Blues for this year given you that opportunity?
Oh, definitely. I think it's given us a lot more depth, and with the Blues it's always taken the best of the juniors to leave them there, and then we've always had to decide about keeping some senior players back there to try to get them along. Where this year we've really just look for what we considered the best informed players in the Waratah Cup, and then combining them with the Swifts, and then just looking at some up and coming players to have that blend. So definitely having just that one team submitted in preparation for what may be a very exciting A&L series in 2016. So yes, this is a good step forward for us.
Yeah, with having a squad of 15 players, does that mean that each week there'll be a bit of a selection process ahead of travelling?
Yes, we'll have a couple of young ones that will be what we will class as training partners, but because the ANZ this year really overlaps with the ANL, those numbers will actually come back down. So for the first few weeks we won't have the Swifts players, so that will be basically the 12, and then after that it will be a selection process.
And so now the announcement's out of the way, when does training get underway?
Probably the 22nd of May. We have our induction on the 12th of May where we all come together for the first time, but both our coaches, our assistant coaches Moira and Bryony, have been talent ID'd by Netball Australia, and they've got commitments with that, so we've moved training back to the 22nd of May, so all kick off then.
You mentioned your assistant coaches Moira Gaha and Bryony Akel, who both had really successful national netball championships this year. What do you see the pair bringing to the Waratahs?
Look, they've also had a wealth of experience at A&L, which is fantastic. Bryony was the head coach of the Blues last year, and Moira was the assistant coach of the Waratahs. So both working really hard at State League in the Waratah Cup, and I think they're very different styles of coaches. So I think it's going to be very exciting to see. The challenge for the 3 of us is to bring out the best in all 3 of us. It's modelled off the same coaching structure as the Swifts, so it's about bringing those coaches through our pathway and exposing them to the big difference between Blues and Waratahs is the expectation of semis and winning, and I think that will be really great for both coaches.